And in other news, the Royal Air Force, the RAF, Red Arrows, are joined by 4 Typhoon jets flying in formation past London's Gherkin building as the RAF celebrates its 90th anniversary. Check this out. Developers announced that the huge Burj Dubai complex, including one of the world's largest shopping malls and entertainment malls, is due to open at the end of the year. Now let me interject here for a second. Alright, now this is a part that to me is very impressive because, just let's put it plain and simple, that's a big-ass building. Going by some of the charts of the world's tallest buildings, there's one in Taipei that's 1,670 feet tall. There's one of, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Kuala Lumpur, I think it's in Singapore, that's 1,483 feet. The Sears Tower, which is 1,450 feet. The Jinmoi Building in Shanghai is 1,380 feet. And one of the monumental buildings, not just because it's here in USA, but for an era where people just built things out of sheer determination and guts, the Empire State Building at 1,250 feet is nothing to snuff at. But putting it in perspective, well, it's only 10 more feet, but the Dubai complex is going to be 1,680 feet. Now, noticing some of these footage that they have going on here, I noticed at the end of every last one of them, they have a spire or an antenna or something like that to push them past that limit. But still very impressive. Now, back to the clips. Alright, check this out. Toyota has displaced General Motors as the world's largest car manufacturer. And I will not even begin to try to pronounce this guy's name, but he tells nearly 2,000 new recruits not to be complacent. Well, that's obvious, because everybody knows that Chevy is the heartbeat. This right here is just plain stupid. A man from Cleethorpes in the UK is convicted on 5 charges of stealing thousands of eggs from rare birds, including golden eagles, peregrine falcons, and ospreys. Come on, dude. I mean, it's not like you can hatch the shit. What are you doing? This is too much. A man is caught with his pants down, getting intimate with a vacuum cleaner. No joke, folks. And in his defense, he says, no, where I come from, everyone vacuums out their underwear. Come on, guy. You just got busted. Okay, now, this one here is just too much. A man in Spain was arrested when he broke into a funeral home. When police arrived, he tried to fool them by playing dead. But 2 things gave him away. First, he breathed. Secondly, he was wearing grungy clothes instead of his Sunday's best. Dude, that's fucked up trying to rob the dead if that's what you were trying to do. Secondly, who would even think about breaking into a funeral home in the first place? I mean, damn. Alright, here's one. Kind of reminds me of some of the people I've seen in the past. A dumb crook. Man tries to rob fast food restaurant. When the clerk refuses to give him the money, he orders and sits down to eat his meal. What the hell, man? Come on, people. Does anybody remember this guy? Yeah, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I'm not going to narrate this one. I'm just going to go ahead and put a vid up on it. Reading over what this article says is that they will now see if he can gain the 3,000 signatures he needs to run by mid-July to get on the ballot. Yes, that's right, folks. Dr. Death, as his nickname says, is Jack Kevorkian, is running for Congress. And he's standing on the basis of independent liberty, independent rights, and what he says, we're all born with those rights. And we're going to end with this one because, damn, enough said when it comes to people and the news. What the fuck? I don't even know where to go with that one. I mean, it's just amazing to me that, you know, first of all, I thought there was a law stated if you were imprisoned, especially when it came to murder, didn't that, like, maybe I need to read up on this a little more. I might not understand it correctly, but I thought that if you went to prison for something that was a felony, and second-degree murder seems to be one hell of a penalty, that you couldn't run for office. Well, apparently I was wrong, so we'll see if Dr. Death makes it in. Hey, if he does, so be it. But when it comes to people that are running our nation, just remember this face. That's too much, man. I'm sorry. Well, that's the way we see it here at the Craft Chest. Remember, it's a craft of the mind.